Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on another team from the SEC, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And then first down right back to the running game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Important second down play coming up.
Here we go.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So 2 losses in a row puts them in a tough spot, 3rd and very long. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. After consecutive losses, they need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. The DB's backing off from the line now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Well, Chris, this is almost really like a punt. It's 3rd down and long. If you're going to throw a pick, this is the time to do it. Throw it way downfield. The defense, yeah, they intercepted, but because it's so far downfield, it's essentially a punt by the offense.
The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back in motion now. Second down, looking to throw it. Catch made on the out route. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first.
Oh, it's a nice route here by the wide receiver in tight man coverage, breaking towards the sideline. How about the quarterback? The placement of the football out in front where only his guy could get his hands on it.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up a 4th down.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Gets into space at the 50. Finally brought down, but the gain moves it to the 44.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he's tackled after the catch.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Allen. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone. But there is a marker down, so hold everything. Big play nullified because of the penalty. You want to frustrate your coaches. That's one way to do it. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Receiver in motion now. Here's the handoff, running behind the big right tackle.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. LSU is now operating in the red zone.
29 Philly. 2.
RPO here, 4th down completion to the right. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's moving out of the pocket. It's caught downfield. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Dogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Defense is coming after him. They'll make the first down, and that scramble. That's a tough one for this defense to give up.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back. He's escaping the pocket now. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for his back. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. he's throwing for it on 4th down. Bringing pressure. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage. The drive keeps going.
Well, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
2nd down play coming up. The shotgun handoff here. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddling. They've got to hurry. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down, but time is running out. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down marker. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass caught, 2nd down now.
Let's go.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. He's found some room at the 45. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Getting set. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. It's an out route. The catch made. They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? He'll hand it off. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. Finding space at the 20. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Time enough for one more play in the half. We'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. It's a fumble. It's a turnover. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Bringing it back, it's Finley. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that fumble. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll run it to the left. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
I'd love to see this from this running back. Let's not forget the last time they were out, he put the ball on the ground, but he has a short memory. Comes back out next time, gets the ball in his hands, delivers with a big-time run on this drive.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Here comes a handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Extending the play now. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him. Take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And they'll go right back to him on first down. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry up. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he'll be brought down. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
QB just ran out of options. He decides to take matters into his own hands and takes off on that scramble. I thought he might come close to getting into the end zone. Comes up just a little bit short.
This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Dogs.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Extra point is up and good, and we're now tied here in the 4th quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that's a gift here late in this tied game. The offense starts with good field position now. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And it's a bunch formation. Takes the handoff. It's Allen. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, we've seen backs have bad days before, but this is about as bad as it gets. This guy can't get positive yards. It's a combination of not using his vision, the offensive line not opening up any holes, and this offense as a whole is struggling, and that's why they're losing this game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Going the other way. Can they stop him?
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
First and goal. The offense with an opportunity for a go-ahead score here in the final minutes. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Trying to create outside the pocket now. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Here we go now. A crucial play for both sides. They're set up at 3rd and 4. And now the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. They can't stop him. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks like he's going to run it. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Dogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
First down at 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. And the Bulldogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Christine, on the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Tackled, but first down.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Chance for the quarterback to make some magic here. Last drive, time ticking away. Receiver in motion now. And the offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. Here's a 1st and 10 play. The shotgun running play call. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And it's the defense stopping the clock now with 14 seconds remaining.
Now this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now the defense steps in to call time with 10 seconds remaining on the clock. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And it's good. And with that, they regain the lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
After the clutch kick to take the lead, now they'll kick it away. The offense still a chance to tie this game if they can drive the field quickly. He'll call for the fair catch here. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Took contact on the throw. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, national champions.
Well, it's been so much.